Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back in Umbar. We don't need shenanigans. I wouldn't bother. Not in a long time. Not sure if I have already discussed with you why, but yeah, not something that I would want to engage in right now. Now, okay, Dark Giraffe, House of Wisdom. We are getting right into the matter right now. That is coming into the Tor-gardens and see what else we have in here to do. Seems there are a few lore masters farming Slayer deeds. I don't know if this guy is a multi-boxer or if there are many different lore masters in here. At this point, it doesn't make that much of a difference unless... Oh, Chimera Catev, the scriptorium. Alright, cool. Unless we get a quest that will have us fight a lot of these guys, because if that's the case, then we will have a problem, but not yet. What do we have in here? Is this like another tavern? Dardatib, the apothecary. Okay. I was starting to worry there wouldn't be any quests in the gardens, but no, we just need to know where to look. Just trying to check in here if there is anything noteworthy. Let's start picking up quests.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
I have some fresh medical supplies that need to be distributed among the healers in and around the building. Could you assist me with this task? I would be happy to pay you in advance. Okay. Advance payment, that it's not something that you see every day, at least not mentioned, because yeah, we haven't gotten any advance payment. But in and around the building, so there would be a few of them inside. There you go. You have my gratitude and our patience, of course. What about you? I was worried. Thank you, stranger. Very welcome. And your assistance is timely. I'm not even a wizard. Okay, so, but jokes aside. There you go. Just as I run out. What a relief. Okay, okay. And this will be of much help. You have finished distributing medical supplies among the Dartabib healers and in the process alleviated some of their stress. It auto-completes, so it makes sense. Now the payment in advance does make sense. A little bit more sense.
Do you have need of something?
May I have a moment of your time? You see, I am compiling accounts of Umbar's recent past. I have not finished this current interview, but I promised to talk to 3 others in the Tor-gardens today. It would not do to leave them waiting. If you would be willing to interview them and take notes, I could pay you. Dâhal Huliz works at the Dean of Arms to the southwest. Sofan waits by the Gate of Steps to the south, and you can find Nur to the southeast outside the Dâhal Huliz. Sure. But let me also... I see there were quite a few quests that we could pick up here. You have discovered the pot and wheel. Awesome.
What do you want?
Those Heirsworn have some nerve lingering in the city. The scholars who come to my establishment have suffered enough. They do not need more reasons to fear for their safety. If you decide to teach those fools a lesson, well, I would be happy to pay you. It is hard to miss them. They lurk around the wreckage of the old academy and scriptorium to the northwest. Okay, now we have a problem with the people farming these guys.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
It was not so long ago when the forces of the Old Seeing guarded the northwestern ruins. Having the Heirsworn as our new neighbors is an improvement, but not by much. Chimera Catev held untold amounts of historical knowledge. Surely there must be something left in the rubble still, something the church would have never considered important enough to be destroyed. If you discover anything of note here, please let me know. It may be foolish of me to hope for, but this city has already lost so much. Hope is all that keeps us going.
Farewell to you.
Stay clear of Dargerov to the northwest if you can. The Heirsworn there stole my belongings. Not that they would deem any of it valuable, it was only carrying historical text on pigments. Copies, I mean, not the originals. You see, I have been attempting to recreate colors that were lost during the church's rule. The scholars spend innumerable hours copying those texts for me, and I do not wish to see their efforts go to waste. The texts must have been left to scatter to the winds. Should you find any, please return them to me. And lastly, will you be passing through the southwest part of the district? I meant to bring some books to Chakor at Dartabi, but he frowns at the stack of papers in front of him. I have some research to attend to, unfortunately. People all over the city have been kind enough to donate books to us in our recovery efforts. Some are common enough that we can spare copies for the healer's patients. I am sure they will be thankful for something to chase away their boredom. Sure. Can do that. Now, here we should have the lore master, the runekeeper, and the minstrel trainer, the Bower Inn. Oh, how glad am I that I decided to check this. The burglar trainer as well, okay. Not what I would expect a burglar to be. But nonetheless, here's where they are. This is Hunter and Bjorning. Well, okay. The gardens do make a little bit of sense for both hunters and Bjornings in my mind. Oh, and these gardens look great. Oh, and we can even get up here. Oh, the arena there. Oh, we're so close. Oh, this one doesn't look as good, not as easy to get. Anyway, oh boy, these gardens look great. And the more vivid place in the city as well. Now, I haven't forgotten, we still need to find a shrine of the All-Seeing somewhere around here. And I would expect it to be close to these ruins. But I don't know. Now, if these lore masters don't one-shot every single one in here, damaged ink bottle, awesome. If they don't, I might be able to still get the quest completed. But boy, this is hard because there are a lot of them. It will not make this easy. Okay. But I appreciate the help, of course. Oh boy. For this particular location, I might need to use assailment so that I can still hit some of these guys in range and not miss them while I try to run to them. I mean, they are still hard to find. I was too slow. I am still too slow. I don't know if I'm going too fast or not. If I'm being fast enough, that is. am I imagining things, or I am faster defeating these guys in assailment? Is just the lore masters helping? I don't know. Not a big fan of the range stance, never have been, but I know it has its fans. And I know especially before the revamp it had its utility. It's just that... well, maybe I am too accustomed to how things used to be, but... back when the assailment stance was first introduced, it was really not that good. I never bothered with it. And never paid attention when they revamped it. So... I'm not even sure when it became good. And that's why I never used it on my own. It was a big surprise for me when I realized how popular the stance was and how useful it could be. But no, I never got to use it.
Fair winds to you.
What is left of the ink looks dull brown, but I do not think it started out as this color. The years and the elements have not been kind. The label on the bottle, much of it has fallen off and the script on it has faded, but these are Ordahai characters, not Umbari ones. This was not a pigment of Umbari origin, that much is certain.
Fair winds to you.
Not a peach is missing, thank you, and I am sure I speak for the scholars as well.
Fair winds to you.
I cannot surmise much else from this ink bottle without dedicated study. Unfortunately, having more questions than answers is only natural in my vein of research. History is always fragmented and difficult to piece together. The church's burning of our archives only exacerbated our restoration attempts. But I did not come to the Tor-gardens to talk about research. I have a wrecked shrine to further deface. Why not join me there? Should you spot a blight of black among the buildings to the south, you will know you have found a shrine. Awesome, we have a quest that will take us there, and... complete a deed in the process.
Umbar can be a dangerous city, friend.
I can only hope the Heirsworn will stop darkening my doorstep from now on. If they continue pushing their luck, they shall find themselves at the bottom of a watery grave. Oh boy. I'm so glad that we will get a chance of getting to the shrine so easily. Really don't need to look for it.
Might you spare a moment?
Bashan must be just as busy as us to send someone in his stead. The patients who remain bore grievous injuries from the fighting months ago and must stay under our supervision. As you can imagine, there are very few sources of entertainment here, and many have become listless. Some cannot leave their beds, others can only wander around the apothecary grounds to break up the monotony. Would you mind handing out the books? It would do our patients some good to see a new person rather than the same healers every day. Ah boy, if I had known, I would have done these and the healer quests at the same time. I mean, it's not that big of an issue. This is quite fast, but anyway, may the scholars continue their hard work. I fear that we die of boredom instead of my wounds. Don't you worry, the entertainment is here. And what about you? I can finally finish reading this story. And you? At last, some entertainment. It has been long since I have seen a copy of this title. Okay. What are you doing? I'm trying to give it to... Boy, a pleasant surprise indeed. You have delivered the last of the books, granting the patients of Dartabiv a bit of joy amidst the struggle of healing. Okay, that is also fine. That is also neat. Finding the houses of healing here in Umbar. Now, I don't see any sign of the shrine. Shouldn't be far now. And what do we have in here? The Din of Arms. Awesome.
Umbar is a free city at last.
My childhood memories before Tadal, the Dead of Light, are hazy, but Tadal itself I remember as clear as water. Wardak soldiers flooded the streets, tearing down banners of all colors as they went. The cries and the screams of people echoed around me. Umbar burned. My family ran to the docks in hopes of fleeing by water. When we beheld the burning remnants of ships that had attempted to do the same, we could only turn back. Many good people died that day. Some days, I am still there, and Umbar is still burning. As a Haraf, I have spun countless stories for eager listeners. This is not a story that I enjoy telling, but it is one that must be told. It must be remembered. Thank you for that.
What news has come in with the tide?
You there! Quickly, before I am caught talking while working. I want to collect opinions on this drink I brewed. I named it Xerba. No alcohol in here, I promised. Just fruit and spices. Could you offer samples to people wandering the gardens and see what they have to say? I swear, there is never enough time for me to do anything other than work. Okay. Can help you with that. There is a hint of... the name is just on the tip of my tongue. Not too sweet. Good. Okay, here. It is pleasant, but why is a wine shop apprentice brewing without alcohol? I don't know, you tell me. Alright. Who else do we need to give this brew to? Wandering citizen. No, come here, just stop. Wonderful, just the thing for those who avoid alcohol. Yeah, that kind of people exists. I myself am one of them. I'm not a big fan. The amount of fruits used is almost overwhelming. Almost. But it isn't, by the looks of it. So that's also nice. Let's see what he has to say about the feedback.
Might you spare a moment?
Oh, I almost thought you would just run off and drink all of the Xerba yourself. It would not be the first time. Thank you, this is all very useful information. Sorry, I must get back to work. Well, happy to help, once again. And, oh, I see the shrine. Oh, boy, there it is. How do we get there? Oh, we need to cross to the other side. Boy, how do we get there? There is the bridge in here. Okay, cool. And this will take us so close to the arena. Makes sense to have the shrine near the arena. You know how this Haradrim could be. Oh. We have discovered the shrine of He Who Sees All in the Tor-gardens. We have completed the deed, the false church of Ordak. And oh boy, this looks ominous. Like all shrines, but even more so this one. Okay, here we have Remati.
Good day to you, traveler.
There you are, behold. Remati reaches into a sack and pulls out a banner. At first glance, the banner is simply pink, but then the cloth shifts and you realize at certain angles the color transforms, blue, then purple, then pink again. The scholars and I spent months researching this pigment. Bidulek it is called. Don Sheen. When Kamerkade burned down, the recipe burned with it. The scribes and scholars who would have held that knowledge met their ends at the church's hands. I came to the shrine to hang up the banners, but... She gestures to the flagpoles before you and grins. Would you like to do the honors instead? Absolutely. But first, let me check this. Bane of He Who Sees All. Oh boy, is that an amazing title, right? So, you would remember I've been running with the swashbuckler title, because the title here of Minas Tirith wouldn't maybe sit well here for the secrecy of the mission, but oh boy, is this a better title in my opinion. You have explored the ruined remnants of the Church of the Old Saint in Umbar Baharbil, and yeah, Bane of He Who Sees All? Boy, yeah, give it to me. I have earned this. So we're gonna hang the banners. Oh, it changes color, yeah. Depending on the angle, yeah. Blue, purple. Oh boy. What a neat effect. Looks amazing, yeah. Yeah, and this improves the shrine quite a lot. Oh boy. Awesome. I love this pigment. Can we get it? Can we get a scholar recipe for this, please? I don't know if I would use it in one of my outfits, but I would find a use for it somehow.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
For as long as I can remember, our buildings were always draped in black. The church did not allow any other colors to be displayed. A silly thing to concern themselves with, perhaps, but hasn't it always been about control? That is why the scholars and I continue to do our research. With every color we return to the city, we spit in the faces of tyrants who try to control us, and come what may, the people of Umbar will endure. Oh boy, yeah. The gate up steps. Oh, we have completed the gates of Umbar Baharbil as well. Cool. Boy, that came earlier than I thought it would be as well. 1000 virtue XP, no title. What a shame.
Too much blood has been shed in Umbar.
The colorful banners around the city still surprise me every day. When will I get used to it? I do not know, but I wish Mother and Father were here with me to see this. Worshippers took them from our home. If our neighbors had not found and hidden me, I would have burned along with them. I survived only because I was lucky. I hate feeling that. The church may be gone from Umbar, but its shadow still exists. Oh boy, yeah, that sounds terrible. That sounds awful. The gate. Okay, the gate up steps. I really want to see how this connects to the lower wards. I think it does. This will take us to... Ah, is this the bats? Yeah. So I wasn't that wrong to think this were the gardens, because they connect to the gardens. Cool, awesome. Once again, getting to know the city, really nice. Now we have completed the gates, but that means we are missing the Havens, the Dampstone Inn, Fleet Watch Tavern, Dusty Cloak Tavern, Vagabond's Rest Inn. Okay. We need still one market, which, well, I don't know where that one is. The Wharf Beacon, Dâhal Huliz, the Bats of Ishkun. Boy, wasn't there already? I don't know. Okay, well, we are still making progress anyway. And here we have the arena. Boy. Take a look at this. Wow. And let's see, who do we have in here? We have discovered Dâhal Huliz, the arena.
What a sorry time we live in.
When the riot started, I joined along with other Hûliz. Too long had we been used as the Heirs executioners. Perhaps it was the rush of finally fighting back, but I knew we would succeed. After all, we outnumbered those in power. Some of my fellows died believing they had helped change things, and they did. But I watched as the Kindred replaced the heirs. I watch as our most vulnerable citizens continue to suffer, just in different ways, and I wonder what the future holds in store for Umbar, if anything else will change. I no longer fight as a Hûliz. I cannot bear it. Akamal, okay.
What do you want?
Where is that boy? You, on your way here, did you happen across a young man about this tall, carrying a crate? Goes by the name of Belhas. No? He should be here by now. We will not have enough wine for arena goers at this rate. If you would like some extra coin, I will pay you to find him for me. First, you should make sure he's not already at the arena's northwestern entrance. Okay. And Hasna.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
Are you here to see the Hûliz too? I never have the time to watch the fights nowadays, so I come to at least catch a glimpse of them. My favorite is Ferida Iron Age. I used to go to every one of her matches. The way she fights. She stops, red color in her cheeks. Sorry, I did not mean to ramble. I had hoped to weave a vine circlet for Ferida, but the gardeners have seen me take from the trellises one too many times. You though? You are a fresh face. If you are willing to aid me, the trellises on the eastern side of the pool always have the best vines. Okay. And here we have Daxamat and Beriathan matchups to see who Itûr will fight against. Daxamat's friend Itûr is scheduled to battle Rothog the Storm in the arena. What?
Oh no. If Itûr must face Rothog the Storm in the arena, he has no hope for survival.
Why?
Rothog the Storm? He is my favorite of all the Hûliz who fight in the arena.
How can you not have heard of him? I have. He is a mighty half-troll who began as a ferocious pit fighter and rose to command a ship and crew of his own. The Crow Feeders they were called, for a great mass of carrion birds followed in their wake. When Rothog crossed Balakhôr the Scourge, he found himself once again consigned to the arena, forced to fight his former crew and friends. Balakhôr thought he would die, but Rothog survived for more than a year, sometimes fighting as many as 10 bouts in a week. He became the favorite champion of the people, and though Balakhôr commanded the master of the arena to execute the half-troll and be done with him, she refused the command. Fight him yourself if you wish so badly to see him dead, I hear she answered. But before he could, Balakhôr sailed to his death in Gondor, and now Rothog belongs to the Kindred of the Coins, but he still fights in the arena because he enjoys it. That's not good. Boy, how are we gonna save Itûr from this one?
Who are the two combatants about whom you speak?
Rothog the Storm? You need not tell me the other name. Rothog never loses. Yeah, I know.
I was in the stands of the arena the night of the rebellion.
When the Kindred of the Coins came to power and cast off the shackles of Orthanc and the Church of the Old Scene, when the heirs of Castamere lost their grip on Umbar, the ground shook, and we saw flames erupt away across the harbor. Rothog had been put to work fighting the few of his crow feeders that remained alive, as well as men who had defied the heirs. But that all changed when the whispered rumors became facts proclaimed. Magda Corvo, the Temple of Sauron, had fallen. Rothog turned to face his opponents in the arena, and he spoke a single word. From where I stood, I could not hear it, but as it was repeated by others, it grew in volume and intensity until the echo of that one word shook the very foundations of the arena. The word was Helsea. And when the uprising of the Kindred was completed, Azagat Seashadow found Rothog the Storm sitting in the seats reserved for the heirs of Castamere, surrounded by their half-eaten bodies. The half-troll did not join the Kindred of the Coins at once, but in time he did, and the people of the city love him. He still fights in the arena as often as he can, but now he does it for himself, another. What does Helsea mean? It means freedom. Boy, what a powerful image. Yeah. I'm sorry, Daxamat, but no, Itûr doesn't stand a chance unless we do something. What do you have in mind, I wonder?
Oh, my friend Itûr has to withdraw his request for trial by combat.
There is no possible way he can best Rothog the Storm in the arena. Perhaps if he was matched against someone else, he would have some hope of victory. But Rothog is the most dangerous Hûliz to ever fight in the Tor-gardens. Itûr could not have drawn a shorter straw than this. Take my money purse, Beriathan, and hurry back to the Gaol. There is no time to waste. We have to get a guard to allow Itûr to withdraw his request. Daxamat hands you his money purse and encourages you to hurry. Okay, yeah, there are a few things that money cannot buy, so hopefully this is one of them. What here? You find an unattended crate leaking some kind of liquid. Oh boy. The crate holds bottles of wine sourced from local shops. And what about the bottle? The bottle smells distinctly of fermented grapes. You spot a trail of wine droplet leading northeast. Okay. Here we have, oh, the leafy vines, but here comes a gardener. Okay. How do we avoid this guy behind the tree? Hopefully. Where are you going? Oh boy, no, he's coming our way. We gotta get out of the way. Oh boy, we need 8. Oh, there he comes again. No. Boy, this is stressful. Haven't been this stressed ever since I did the spoiled pies on the mail in the Shire. Not with Beriathan. And I still intend to do that with Beriathan, but well, I still gotta finish so many other things that I have missed. That, yeah, the Shire will have to wait a little bit. Out of 8. Although when you learn the path these people take is not so bad. Did he drink all the wine by himself? Seems most likely now. This must be Belhax. Yeah, that's what I thought. Despite your best efforts to wake him, the assistant seems to have fallen into a deep sleep. Next to him lies a discarded empty wine bottle. The glass on its side has cracked. Perhaps this was what caused the puddle next to the crate. Rather than let the wine go to waste, Balakhôr might have run off to drink the rest. It might be kindest to let him continue sleeping while you report back to Akhamal. And then I guess we'll need to deliver the wine on our own. This puddle, however, oh boy, does it look good. Yeah, I love these gardens. I mean, I had caught a glimpse of them when I was viewing the videos of other LOTRO content creators, so I kinda knew what to expect from them. But I still think they look great. This is one of the highlights of the city of Umbar, for sure. Seven, 8. No. Oh boy, that was close as well. Okay, and we ended up rounding the entire gardens. Cool. Back at the pot and quill. Awesome. So in here, what do we have?
What news has come in with the tide?
Thank you, traveler. These accounts are not the ancient texts that many of my colleagues seek, but they are just as important. History tells us how Umbar was passed from empire to empire. The church may have tried to purge the past, but simply look around and listen. Not everything was destroyed. The Númenórean and Hamathi architecture, the sounds of Fumbadi, Western and Ordakai words, the people and their stories. We were here. We still are. Hamathi. Who are the Hamathi? The name doesn't ring a bell at all. Well, in any case, we're back at the arena. I know, we gotta cross the bridge first. And we also gotta go back all the way to the fleet fast to try and bribe the guard.
Umbar can be a dangerous city, friend.
After you relay the story of Balakhôr and the wine, Akhamal hops in amusement. I'm equal parts disgruntled, amused, and impressed. He managed to drink a good amount of wine before falling asleep. Thank you for checking on him and for giving me a story to tell my friends. For now, however, it is time that I woke him. He has a mess to clean up. Okay, well, at least we didn't... we don't need to deliver the wine ourselves.
There is much to be done. And
Very nice, just over there. Quick, give me the vines and I shall weave as fast as I can. The instant you hand her the vines, Hasna's nimble fingers go to work. Within a short amount of time, she holds out an impressive circlet made of vines. I cannot give this to her. My nerves are getting the best of me. Please go in my stead. Alright.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Before you can utter a single word, the Hûliz politely holds up a hand to stop you. This is from Hasna, is it not? I noticed she stopped coming to watch my fights, but she has always been there for me after. Even if she has been too nervous to approach me, she chuckles. It was very sweet of you to help. Now, I do believe it is time for me to talk to her, so if you will excuse me... Oh. Interesting. Awesome. Well, and is that it for the gardens? Was it really that short? I mean, we had already completed the deed for questing, so it's not surprising, I guess, but a little. I thought there would be more things to do in the gardens, and we still have a couple of locations to find in the city, and I have no idea where they are. And we still need to find Wallang. Okay, and Driftwood. Driftwood's second quest. So, we will complete Daxamat's quest, and that will be that would be all the mandatory crew members. For the optional one, we have Eladan and Elrohir. It's done. Gangor is done. Rosarin is done. Galangam is done. So yeah, we are missing Wallang. And, well, Driftwood. He has another quest in here, but I don't know where it is. Or, what do we need to do to find it? Maybe there is some sort of prerequisite for it. I'm not sure. I mean, I've been as thorough as I can exploring this. But as you have seen, I'm still missing a couple things. One market. No idea where that market is either. Yeah, still have a couple things to do. What I mean... yeah, we just have dailies now. Kinda weird. But okay. Now, I know where Wallang is, although we haven't gone to him. And... which gate is this? The Golden Gate. That is in the upper ward. Maybe we can double check that before continuing. But anyway, we are now back in the Fleetfast. Oh, and isn't this fortunate, because I really wanted to get a good picture of the Fleetfast in daytime. I mean, for example, this one looks nice, but also from across the bridge. I'm so glad that we got the chance of coming back here. I mean, I didn't count on it. I thought that was something that I would have to do on my own after finishing the expansion, but here we are. Where was the Gaol again? I don't remember that much. And we also gotta try and avoid some of these stupid ruffians. Spoke too soon. Obviously. Oh, and it's a bruiser and everything. Okay, no, we're not gonna bother with that guy. Is this another location that maybe we should have explored? Yeah, the Soldier's Mess Hall. Okay. I knew it. Looked too suspicious. another good thing of coming back to the fleet fast. You leave me alone. Yeah, thank you so much. Not a good picture from here, but we are where we need to be. Now we just need to look for the guard. No, in the barracks, no. In the Gaol. Sorry. Really close. Anyway, really close. Is that another? Seems to be.
What's this? Back so soon?
You press Daxamat's money purse into the guard's hands and he tests his weight. You want me to see if your friend will withdraw his request for a trial by combat? That is not usually done, stranger. What makes you think he should? Ah, Rothog, eh? I understand now. I will see what I can do. The guard goes inside. 10 seconds. Not enough, but I am so curious about this place. What is this place? Please tell me it's something else. No? Oh boy, he's taking more time. Even. Ah, there he is. I ran as quickly as I could. I took it the guard speaking to Itûr. Yeah, the guard comes back outside.
Happy to report that your friend has withdrawn his request for trial by combat.
He does not want to remain in prison, but when I told him he had drawn Rothog as an opponent, he wasn't able to speak. Through the stammering, I was able to discern that he preferred remaining a guest of the Gaol for a while longer. Until Rothog has retired, he may have said. But if I were a wagering man, I would not expect that to happen anytime soon. The half-troll master of the Tor-gardens loves fighting that much, even when there is no need for it. Our business is now done. I thank you for the donation to the fleet fest. Yeah, don't you feel bad about me being faster than you. Forced March is an amazing skill, and you are not Warden, which is the only class that runs faster than Wardens as far as I know.
I know Itûr wanted to be set free, but I also know he would prefer to be alive.
He would prefer to be alive than to face an unwinnable battle, and Rothog's reputation in the arena speaks for itself. I do hope you will take pity upon me if I need coin in the future. I gave the last of my money away as part of this endeavor after all. It was worth it, was it not? Aye. Surely it was worth it, but keep me in mind at mealtimes, Beriathan, or I will waste away to nothing. Sure. What do we have in here? Vitality, critical rating, finesse. Looks kinda nice because we can replace the primary essence with agility. Yeah, this one looks good. The short straw. Okay. So that's it for Daxamat. Now, as I said, want a picture of the fleet fast from atop the bridge. So that's where we're going. And then, I don't know. Talk to Kaivar on a market in the Sail Haven. The Fisher Fold. It's a shame. I would have loved if Kaivar had shown me the way to the Dusk Market, but... well, you cannot have anything. Everything. Oh yeah. Like it so much better from here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Oh boy. So this is a good one. And this one, even better. When you don't have a lot of columns standing in your way. Sure. Now, we don't need to finish exploring. Okay, here we have Gondor and Girma once again at the inn. All right. We could even do some tasks. Yeah, we could do some tasks, but I also wanna see Nothing interesting in here? You sure? Oh boy. I'm not sure. I'm feeling inclined to add the missing explorer deeds to the tracker just to check. The Fleet Watch Tavern. That tavern should be here somewhere. Dusty Cloak Tavern, Vagabond's Resting. All that sounds nasty, so I'm guessing the lower wards. The Dusk Market also sounds like the lower wards. The Wharf Beacon sounds like the Fleet Fast. The Butts of Ishkun, I don't know. Stuna, Darrafa, and Borserma. Yeah, it seems we have not fully explored the Fleet Fast as much as I would have liked. I mean, it looks like most of what we're missing would be in either the Fleet Fast or the lower ward. So we'll continue looking. For example, this one. Has to be one. No? No? Surprising. Okay, that's up to the Shoreward Stone. A ship. A tavern. We need to find a tavern. It shouldn't be that hard. What is this place? We've been here, but it didn't trigger the discovery of anything. Please. Give me something. A tavern. Maybe for the guards. This one, we haven't fully explored. This has to trigger something, for sure. The Wharf Beacon, maybe? The Stuna. Okay, well. Fine by me. We have the Stuna. The beacon. Is the beacon in here? Are some of those locations available only at the Citadel of Winds? I don't see why. I mean, they don't have any name that would let us to believe that those are located at the Citadel. At least the tavern has to be in here. The Fleet Tavern, I mean, it's in the name. There are so many casks in here. There's got to be a tavern somewhere. The parade ground. Moving here already. Bear with me. This will take us back up, it seems, but I mean, how hard can it be to find a tavern in this place? I've got to be right? I mean, it's in the name. Is this the tavern? No. I don't get it. These are the Butts of Ishkun. Okay, cool. Not what I expected, but I'm still satisfied. The Wharf Beacon, Dar Rafa, and Borserma. I mean, that is the way out already. And I still don't see a tavern. But well, I missed the bats, so anything is possible in here. I don't know how I missed them. They were so close. I came here to check the Warden trainer. We are at the gate. The Lord's Gate. That we, of course, cannot cross without an invitation of Azagat himself. And even though Azagat was very kind to us, I don't see him giving us an invitation anytime soon. Here we have the barracks again. I don't see nothing that looks like a tavern. Or a beacon, for that matter, because... I don't know, the name leads me to believe. Should be looking in either one of these two locations. Well, in that case, let me double check the lower ward and see if there is something interesting there that we might have missed as well. These are the bats, right? No. Yeah, these are the bats. Okay, okay. No idea what that is. That's the bridge again, right? Yeah. I don't get it. And I'm getting tired of repeating that, but yeah, I don't get it. I mean, is this a beacon? No, of course it isn't. I have no idea what that is. I mean, the name doesn't give me any clues as to what should I be looking for. Back to the lower ward, it is. I mean, this one will take us back to the god. And I don't think the god would be it. But there is another portion, yeah, another portion of the lower ward that also leads to the fleet fast, but that gate seems to be closed. So maybe that is what I'm missing. Ah, no, this is back to the lower, the southern shipyard. I think this area in particular, I haven't explored that much. And this is filled with enemies, sure, but had I been here before? It feels like I did. When I was looking for the captains and everything. Gonna see if I can make a quick round around some other place. If not, we can also try and make our way to the Fisher Fold. We can leave Gualang and Driftwood for later, I believe. I hope I'm not wrong on that one. The Rover's Yard, because yeah, I don't see it. I really don't see it. This is the Sailors Guild Hall, right? I know, the Bloody Eagle. My bad. I mean, we already know what we'll find in the Bloody Eagle. This will take us back to the upper market, the upper ward. And I think this is the hall of meeting. Yeah, it is. There's so little we have not explored. But yeah, the meeting hall. I don't know. The wharf gate. So if this is the wharf gate, the wharf beacon has to be somewhere around here. Makes sense. It's just that I don't see anything that resembles a beacon. I mean, that is the hall of meeting again. And you know what? Yeah, we're about to run out of time. We're gonna go to the Fisher Fold. We're not gonna talk to Kyra today. But we are really close in any case, so might as well. So here we are. And we'll see what Kyra has to say to us on the next episode. For the time being, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.